I'm Tim Kelly here at the 2016 Bloomsburg Fair. With just over a month until the presidential election between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, we are asking both townspeople and visitors to give their thoughts on the election and trying to gauge just how informed the voters in this area are. Let's take a look. We're here with Eddie, who says he is supporting Donald Trump. He's at the Christian Fellowship table. Eddie, why are you supporting Donald Trump in this election over Hillary Clinton?
Because I believe that in my country, I fought for my country in Vietnam, I was in the Marines, and I'm getting sick and tired of the liberal media tearing our country apart. And I think Donald Trump has the answer for us. I think he's for the American people, and that's the main reason why I'm voting for him.
Why do you think, what specifically has the liberal media or any media, do you believe, what have they done that has torn the country apart or put us in a direction that you're not pleased with?
Well, if anybody knows about the Lord Jesus Christ, he died on the cross for us, and he's against abortion. He's against things that tears our people. Like anything that would go against God's principles, it's a sin. But people just don't know what sin is anymore. They just literally just think everything's okay. Well, it's not okay, because God has rules. And if you break his rules, guess what? We pay the price, because Romans 3:23 says, "For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God."
Donald Trump has suggested in this election in a Fox News interview that he believes not only do we need to target the families or ISIS members, we need to target their families. Do you believe that falls under the teachings of Jesus to take down innocent people, which is against the Geneva Conventions?
No, because God gave us authority. They take the Bible literally wrong. You got to study it to make sure you know what you're talking about, because God tells us to defend ourselves. He says we're an infidels if we don't protect our home, and if we just keep putting down our borders and just let anybody come in, it's wrong. ISIS or anybody else. If you come here legally, look what our forefathers, they came here to Ellis Island. They had to be checked out and everything before they came in. Now we're just letting people in. It's going to ruin our nation.
In many senses, our forefathers came here for religious freedom. Donald Trump has suggested that he will ban temporarily, though he hasn't laid out exactly what temporarily means, he will ban the entrance of Muslims into the United States. Doesn't that seem to go against the principles that the forefathers have?
No, because I think they're taken out of context is what he's saying. He's saying if any religion that has ISIS or any religions that's going to have where they have terrorists involved, that's what they're going to do. In other words, he wants to make sure you check these people out. I don't think he's totally against the Muslim religion. He's totally against the people that are inside the Muslim, that like the ISIS and things like that, that are would say are terrorists. I'm making him much clearer than that.
So generally speaking, someone who's 68 or 70 years old, who do you think would be more likely to have health problems?
That depends on the lifestyle that they live throughout those years.
That's a fair enough answer. So going off of that, had Donald Trump sniffled a lot in the first debate, do you think if Hillary Clinton had done those same type of sniffling, people would have assumed that she had some sort of health problem based on that?
I think they would have made the same comments on her that the left-wing media made on Donald Trump and stating he was a coke user.
So here with a passionate Donald Trump supporter, and she says she wants to keep her Bible and be able to continue being religious in America. Do you think your religious rights are under attack?
Honey, it's not religious. Christianity is a lifestyle. It's a relationship. I don't like religion. It is definitely under attack. I do want to keep my Bible. I do want to keep my head. And I do want to keep talking about Jesus Christ, because across the board, I minister at these fairs. It's our beautiful teenagers praying to receive Jesus Christ and get saved. And it's not going to happen if you don't vote for Donald Trump.
So why do you think what has Hillary Clinton said specifically that you think she's going to take that right away or threaten that right?
I have statements of her overseas talking at ladies groups in other countries saying how we got to stop the Christians, the religion, which I don't like that word, but we got to stop it. I know what they're doing. Just trust me. Vote Trump if you want to live.
Do you believe Hillary Clinton being in favor of gay rights makes her unqualified to be president?
Absolutely.
And why is that?
I'm not going to elaborate on that, because I'll tell you right now, people today, they don't even think it's a sin.
But realistically, doesn't it just seem if it doesn't necessarily affect you specifically, and two consenting adults over the age of 18 make a decision that they were
No, because you're going against God. God
but
go to Romans 1, verse 26. It absolutely tells you it is a sin.
aren't there portions of the Bible that say not to eat shellfish, not to do other acts that people regularly do?
Yes, but you're taking it out of context.
No, but doesn't that seem to be doing the same exact thing that you don't want people to do to the religion?
No, because there's certain bylaws that God goes by, and He says that certain things are sin, period. And if you break those sin, what we call sin, then He says it's wrong. I didn't say that.
No, but why? Okay, I understand that. Why does that bother you specifically, though? Because if somebody sins, and in your opinion,
against my Savior, Jesus
but okay,
Christ.
so if somebody sins, they will face Jesus Christ and go to heaven or hell or whatever, and you living your life believe you will go to heaven. So if someone goes to hell, why does that affect you?
Because the idea, I don't want to see him go to hell. I was in Vietnam, I thought that was hell. But when you go and read about what hell's like, you really don't want to go there.